Hi YouTubers, just holding the little Midland 150M up to the camera just so you can see it. I'm trying to get a sort of good shot of what sort of condition it's in. Pretty good nick, little straight 40am rig, which talk about glare that I used to use back in the day. Right, as you would have seen from the description of this video, it's about CB radio in Luton, Bedfordshire, that is. This is where I'm from, born and bred Lutonian, now living just north of Bedford. But there you are. Back in 1981, got myself my first little rig. It was a little straight 40 Bristol. I think I've done this before. It had like the +2U turner mic on it, etc., and the fire stick. Done that in one of my other videos. But this one's really more about the people that were back on when I first got on air. Now, something I've not told you all is my first rig was also another Bristol. It didn't work, it only received. And I used to sit out in my garden shed longing for this thing to work, but I bought it as a non-runner. And all I can remember was, because we used to use the 1.6 for the gas man, you out there. Everyone seemed to want to talk to this guy gas man. I never spoke with myself, because by the time I got a set, it sort of disappeared. But I'll rattle off a few people I can remember. I've got no pad, I'm just going to have to do this straight off the top of my head. Well, my handle was Fat Man, as in overweight. My girlfriend's handle was Ollie Birdie, her name was Lorraine. People in my local area, an old friend of mine, Gary, his handle was Bigfoot. He lived down the road from me, but there was, you know, he wasn't much of a setup, if you like. Just had like a DV27 on a biscuit tin, but you know, he was on daily. Who else was there? There was Trooper. His name was Trev. He lived up on Lucy Farm. Sandy Man, Bill. He was a big old setup back then. He used to have like the Sigma 4 on like 3 scaffold poles, you know, and the burners and all that. Who else was there? Pizza lady, Anna, Italian lady. She went from, I don't know, DB27 on a biscuit tin in the middle of her living room to a PDL2. I think it was an not a RM500, it was the Bremy linear. BRL 500 I think it was she had in the PDL2. Just once she discovered she took back to Italy, she just give it large. She had plenty of money and bang, she was in there. There was a guy lived up the road from me. I never did meet him. His handle was Green Dragon. Nice old boy. Oh God. There was a Scottish lady that lived in Otwell Ring. Maggie. I can't remember her bloody handle. Maybe one of you lot can remind me. She was one of the big players back in the 80s. There's another lady breaker, Black Widow. Sarah. As her CB handle was Salt. As in salt and pepper. She was on all the time. Glimmer Man, he was on, can't remember his name, but he lived around the back of Marsh Farm. He was always giving it some of that, always having a go at someone. There was Cameron up on Marsh Farm, can't remember his handle, but I know he had what was Am International Jumbo, that's right, he had one of them, and he had one of them, I think it was an 880 echo thing where you could go hello and it'd go hello, 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 keep going. And he used to sit on the braking channel going, this is not a drill. Drills go Black and Decker, and then you'd hear Black and Decker, Black and Decker, Black and Decker for ages. He used to really get on my wick. He only used to do it for the laugh. There you go. Who else was there? Charlene. I don't know what her handle was. That might have been her handle. She always used to be talking to a guy called West Wind. Them two were very popular. Who else was there? Graham, Silver Sovereign, the old rig doctor. Chris the Eagle, he was a rig doctor as well. Pendulum, there was another one. I think his name was Gary Pendulum. If any of you lot are watching this, get your backsides in gear, you know, leave a comment down the bottom. Lynn, dog handler, she was on. She had one of them blue rods, remember them? It was GP27 spray blue basically, but people used to swear by them. Oh dear, what else? Who else was there? Just sort of going over, you know, for a bit of nostalgia really. Hopefully some of you might sort of remember any of these handles. I'm sure there's loads more. I'll probably put like little boxes up here somewhere going, oh, remember so and so. Sea pigeon, Chunky they used to call him. He used to race pigeons. He lived up in Tin Town, up near the airport. There were so many, loads of them. And my first rig was a Bristol, as you know. Second rig was a Formac 120, bought it off a guy from Mockwell Ring. There was a little bit of a, I don't know, a little bit of an air of mystery about him, like a rumour flying around. I won't repeat what it was, it's probably untrue anyway. What did I have after that? TriStar 747, which was a pile of junk. And my mate were giving it large on sideband, you know. And then someone said, you sound awful and barely understand what you're saying, so they recorded it and played it back. Sure enough, he done well to understand a word of us, I think. I got rid of that. I got a TriStar 777, that was alright. Then a couple of Cobra 148 GTL GXs, including one that I bought brand new from Breakers Paradise in Luton. And there was a girl behind the counter, her handle was, name was Helen. Hello Ellen, I bet you don't remember me, but I remember you. Yeah, CB, back in the 80s. Happy days, you know. If any of you lot have still got a rig, you don't use it no more, you want to sell it or whatever, stick a comment. I might buy it off you. You know, I've got a couple of old rigs, including that one there that I just showed you. I'm still on rig, not as much as I'd like to. It's mainly YouTubing it at the moment. So we've got stuff going on in the background, let's say. All will be revealed in the next couple of months. But they are, it's keeping me sort of indoors, if you like. That's about it really. Just to scatter a few handles over YouTube. See if any of you lot are still out there. If I've missed you out and you want a mention, just leave a comment, you know. How could I forget? I've just remembered Megabuck Cliff. Cliff, if you're watching this, hello mate, how you doing? Long time no see. Me and him used to have some laughs on the old CB. Big time. Oh, and Lisa, Ladybird. All I'm saying to you is, what can I say? I think it was yogurt in actual fact. I think I'll leave that one there. Not even going to smug. Anyway, I'll leave that one there, that's it. That's all I can think of today, and it's quite a long old video as well. But like I say, back in the day, if you was on channel in or around the Luton, Dunstable, Leighton Buzzard, Aylesbury type area, and you remember me, give us a comment, you know, good, bad or whatever. No, actually, no, just keep the good ones. And if you just found me and you're not seeing no more of my videos, subscribe, you know, and you'll get to see all the up and coming ones. There's loads in the pipeline. I'm hoping to do at least one a day for the rest of my life. They are. That might only be another 4. It could be God knows how many. I'm not even going to try and work it out. So thanks for watching, and look out for the next one. Catch you soon. Cheers. Bye.